hosted by Matt Riches. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Wherever you're tuning in from around the globe, peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Welcome to the $1 Trillion Tickets broadcast. I'm your host, Matt Riches. It is Thursday, May 28th. This is the pre-market briefing. We had some data come out.
Financial freedom.
Core PCE came in cooler than expected at 0.2% versus 0.3% forecast. Preliminary GDP came in weaker than expected at 1.6 versus 2.0 forecast. Unemployment claims came in higher than expected at 215K versus 211K forecast. So the report itself was mixed, but the early reaction from the market has been positive. I track the headlines, the data, and the market levels so you don't have to. This show is for education and entertainment only. Always do your own research, but you can use this show as a foundation. Before we get into the charts, let's get into the mindset with our mantra. I deserve to be healthy. I deserve to be happy. I deserve the wealth that I'm building for me and my family. Riches and freedom, they come to our hands. I am the master of all I command. My learning is limitless. My earnings are too. The more I discover, the more I can do. The stock market is a machine of design, and I have the power to make that wealth mine. I am capable, I am skilled, I am bold. Blessings on the journey as the vision unfolds. All right, now let's check out some data. Hosted by Matt Riches. Okay, I already told you about some of the data. Preliminary GDP quarter over quarter came in at 1.6. It was forecasted at 2.0. That's weaker than expected. Preliminary GDP price index quarter over quarter came in at 3.5%, forecasted 3.6%. That's cooler than expected. Core durable goods order month over month, forecast 0.5%, actual 1.1%. Durable goods orders month over month, forecast 4%, actual 7.9%. Those came in strong. Personal income month over month, forecast 0.4%, actual 0.0%. So that came in weak. Personal spending month over month came in right in with the forecast at 0.5%. So the full read with all that data is that it came in mixed. Inflation cooled, growth missed, unemployment claims rose. Durable goods were strong, spending was heavy, income was flat. But here's the important part. The early market reaction was positive. SPY, QQQ, and the Dow all pushed higher after these numbers came out. Okay, the fear and greed is still at 61, so we're still in the early part of greed. Gold been dropping. It's at 4,392 an ounce. Bitcoin has been dropping. It's at 73,000. Oil's back in focus. It did rise a little bit, about 2%, back to $96 a barrel for Brent crude. We did have a couple earnings. We had Best Buy. They beat on earnings by 4%, beat on revenue by 1.2%. Stock is currently up 6.9% from yesterday's close. And we had Cools. Cools beat on earnings by a phenomenal 31.7%, beat on revenue by 0.2%. Stock is currently up 15.7% since yesterday's close. So those are strong retail numbers coming out. That should probably push Amazon higher. Okay, let's see. Let's check out Robert Greene's Daily Law for today. Title, The Effective Truth Daily law. Judge people by the results of their actions and maneuvers and not by the stories they tell. Today's law is about cutting through appearances. Robert Greene is pointing to Machiavelli's idea of the effective truth. People can tell stories, they can justify their actions, they can wrap their motives in moral language, but the real truth is the result. What did their actions actually produce? Who gained power? Who benefited? What changed? The story is not the truth. The result is the truth. In long-term investing, this applies directly to companies. Management can tell a great story. A company can talk about innovation, discipline, customer value, or a long-term vision. But investors have to judge the effective truth. Revenue, margins, cash flow, guidance, debt, market share, execution. If the story sounds strong but the results are weak, believe the results. If the results keep improving, the company is showing you their truth. For day trading, this connects directly to market reaction. A headline can sound bullish, a data point can look bearish, a company can beat earnings, but the effective truth is in the price. Did buyers step in? Did sellers take control? Did the level hold? Did the move get followed through? Today we got a mixed macro report: cooler inflation, weaker growth, higher claims, strong durable goods, steady spending, weak income, but the first market reaction was positive. That is the effective truth in real time. The numbers matter, but price tells us what the market believes. All right, let's get into these charts, y'all. All right, let's start with SPY. SPY is close to the pre-market high right now. It's at $750.53. To the downside support, we got 750, 748.95, 748.22, which is the pre-market low. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high. It's very close to that right now. Followed by 751.38, 751.39. And then the all-time high. Next, we got QQQ, currently in the pre-market, very close to the pre-market high as well. Currently 729.76 to the downside support. We got 725.72. We got the pre-market low at 725.27. And then we got 720. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high. Wait a minute. QQQ at all-time high yesterday? Yeah. Excuse me, I had to move that low, y'all. Go ahead and delete this off of here. Excuse me, I didn't see that earlier. Okay, to the upside resistance, we got 731.50. We got the all-time high 733.35, followed by 735, and then our price here in price discovery land 736.40. The VIX is in the gap, filling the gap to the downside. It's at 1646. Nvidia in the pre-market is at 212.07. It's at pre-market highs right now. So to the downside support, we got 210.60, 209.73, which is the pre-market lows, 209.20, and 208.78. To the upside resistance, we got 212.90, 214.15, 215.55, 216.55. Next, we got Google currently in the pre-market at 387.85. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 386.50, 386.10, 385.90, 385.40. To the upside resistance, we got 388.75. We got the pre-market high at 388.83. We got 390.68, 392.50. Next, we got Apple currently in the pre-market at 310.54. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low at 309.49, followed by 308.30 and 307.95. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 311.58, followed by 313.26, and then 314.15. Next, we got Microsoft currently in the pre-market at 415.36. To the downside support, we got 414.44, followed by the pre-market low of 413.75, and then 412. To the upside resistance, we got 415.70, followed by 415.94, 417.25, and a pre-market high of 417.80. Next, we got Amazon currently in the pre-market at 272.37. To the downside support, we got 270.75, 270.35, which is a pre-market low, 269.60. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 272.89, followed by 273.60 and 276.70. Next, we got TSM currently in the pre-market at 419. To the downside support, we got 417.70, 416.35, 415.38, 413.55, and a pre-market low of 412.36. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 419.45, 420.60. Oh, I didn't adjust this all-time high either. I am slipping, y'all. Excuse me 1 second here, peoples. Okay. After that, we got 425.25 and then 430.58. Next, we got AVGO currently in the pre-market at 418.75. To the downside support, we got 416.46, 414.95, and a pre-market low of 413.12. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 420.96, 422.25, 424.15, 427.10. Next, we got Meta looking strong again today. Currently in the pre-market at 641. To the downside support, we got 639.35, 635. Pre-market low is 629.93 and then 625. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high at 643.90, followed by 651, 653.05, and then we coming up to the top of this gap, y'all, at 664. Next, we got Tesla currently in the pre-market at 438.08. To the downside support, we got 435.50. We got the pre-market low of 432.63 and 431.50. To the upside resistance, we got pre-market high of 438.59, followed by 440.75, 443, and then 445.60. Next, we got MU currently in the pre-market at 931.61. To the downside support, we got the pre-market low of 896, followed by 888.15 and 872. To the upside resistance, we got the pre-market high of 935, followed by 956.37 and 984. All right, thank y'all for tuning in. Shout out to everybody on YouTube Live. Set those alerts, and I will be trading today, so we're not going to do the market open. We will do the market check-in after I make some money from the market and hit my workout. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom. Peace, blessings, financial freedom.